Holy cow, we have 2 copies of Pokemon Leaf Green. Well, sort of. One is an official, one is a reproduction counterfeit fake. Can you guess which one's which? If you say this one's the real one, you're correct. And I'm going to go over some comparisons between the two. I recently found this at a pawn shop for 70 bucks, and I decided to pick it up. Personally, between Fire Red and Leaf Green's my favorite. And this one's the one that I got off Marketplace, Facebook, a while back, and yeah, it was good at the time. But I need to mention these reproduction carts do not work with Coliseum or XD Gala Darkness. If you want a copy that does work with it, you gotta get the official one. So that's why I had the official one. And I'm pretty much gonna get rid of my reproduction counterfeit fake. But I'll go over what's cool about it in just a moment. So take a look at the labeling on both of them. I don't know if you can see that, but the official one's more shinier, while the counterfeit is not so shiny. The green is a lighter green on the official, while the bootleg one is a darker green. The Game Boy Advance logo is different on both of them. The official one has a nice, well-printed label, while the reproduction is in a completely different font. By looks of it. The E symbol is the same on both of them, but I need to mention on some reproduction fake ones it will have a smaller E rating symbol. Both of them say the Pokemon Company, Pokemon Leaf Green version. The official one looks more, the font looks more thicker than the counterfeit one. Even the Nintendo logo looks different on both of them. The official Nintendo seal, that is. The AGBPPGE USA is on both of them, although the official one has little numbers indented on that one. This one does not. You can try pushing all the way into the fake cartridge, but you're not going to find those indents on them. Now the back side. Now, I know there's a price tag sticker on here. Let's go ahead and peel that off. I paid 70 bucks for this cartridge, while the counterfeit I paid $40, well, 10 bucks. No, it was 5 games that I got for 40 bucks total, so that would be about 8 bucks for each game. But both of them have the Nintendo model number AGB002 patent pending, made in Japan. Although take a look at the back on both of them. The reproduction one is more translucent compared to the official one. And both of them would have a tri-leaf screw here. I took them out from both of them because I'm going to show you the insides to both of them later in the video. I'll be testing them both on the Game Boy Advance Micro because this is the one system I have laying around here. My Game Boy Advance with the no soldered backlit screen is being charged right now because I have that Intec Wing Grip that's charging it. So until then, we're going to be using this. So we stick the official game in like this, and it sits in nice and flush, just like an official Game Boy Advance game it would. And I'll go ahead and fire up and show you what the official one does. You start it up, and it takes you right to the menu. You have new game or the previous owner. The previous owner here is named Andrew. Now I know a person named Andrew, but I don't think he would play Pokemon on Game Boy Advance, so I'm not going to mention his full name because that would be wrong, and I'm not sure if he wants to be mentioned in a video or not. So, besides, there's tons of Andrews out there, so I think he'll be safe. He only has 2 Pokemon, Caterpie and Ivysaur. And it says here he owns 3 Pokemon. And the only ones he owns are Ivysaur and Caterpie. So, he just has those ones. Let's see, that's his file. So let's go ahead and turn it off and show you the reproduction cart. Any reproduction or bootleg cart you try to stick in, it sticks out a few millimeters. Let's go ahead and fire it up and show it in action. Though I should mention, I spent a lot of hours on this game, so I'm obviously further ahead, so this isn't really a true comparison, but as you can see, this one says the save file will be loaded. Any counterfeit, bootleg, reproduction, Game Boy Advance Pokemon game will have that message. As you can see, I'm much further ahead. And I chose a female avatar for my copy. And to show you how far ahead I am, I have 27 Pokemon. For the team, I have Venusaur. I also went with a Bulbasaur as well. But I got more Pokemon, as you can tell. And I have 3 badges compared to the one he has. So there you have it. And now let's go ahead and turn off the Game Boy Micro. We'll set that to the side and go ahead and open both Game Boy Advance cartridges. We'll start with the official one. On Fire Red and Leaf Green, there is no battery because this game does not require a clock. It's based off of the Kanto game, so you don't have to worry about that. It's all on chips. On the reproduction cart, as you can see, the chips are differently placed. The Nintendo logo is in a different font. It says the trademark was 2002 instead of 2001. The AGV is different. This one says AGV E0501, while the official one says AGV E0220. Completely different for both of them. And also both of them use different chips, obviously. The official one uses a, let's read the information, uses a MX MD42738M, as well as a LE26FB10N1TS chips. While the counterfeit or fake ones use a completely different chip. They use an M29W18 something H. 6H. And it also uses a 9806X chip. I'm not sure what those are for, but one's for memory and the other's for to tell which game it is. And I don't think you can swap the chips around. Then again, why would you want to? Also, this one has points here for if you wanted to solder a battery here. For Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, I can understand that. But for Fire Red and Leaf Green, well, that's your choice. And I saw a YouTube video where a guy took Ruby and Sapphire and, well, he had two different bootleg cartridges. They were completely different than what's shown here. If you want to see those videos, I'll have them in the description or in the comments if you're interested. And as for this one, if you're curious which one's positive and which one's negative, I will tell you, I did a video about this, but I will tell you right here, right now, if you're not interested. This one's the positive because there's a plus symbol right here. The negative's there. To get a battery like this to solder on here, you would have to solder the positive tab right here. And the negative one, you could bend it and try to fit it there, but I would recommend using a wire to connect it, because I don't think it would be able to fit like that with the way you have it positioned. Or you could get a Game Boy Advance or a CR2016 battery or CR2025 battery, whichever one it uses, to solder on here where it's actually lined up the way you want it to be, but again, I'm not sure if it'll work here. So, and if you try doing it yourself and you do it wrong, I am not responsible for that. But I just wanted to show you the comparison between these two copies of Leaf Green. As for my counterfeit reproduction bootleg, I'm probably going to give this to a friend of mine or sell it to him, the one who I fixed that Intec Wing Grip accessory I reviewed in another video. I'll probably ask him if he's interested in that. As for this one, I'm definitely going to keep the official one. I'm going to sell the reproduction one. So thanks for watching. This is RicoRox2001 saying, if you find a copy of any Pokemon game for Game Boy Advance, if it's a bit pricey and you can afford it, go for it. But also make sure you take a look at the cartridge. Take a closer look. Look at the Nintendo logo and look at the font on the back. See if it's if the cartridge is dull on the back and you can see through it or not. Because these reproductions, you can actually see the board easily, and the Nintendo logo will look much different. Also, on some fakes, you can actually pull it apart like that. That's really bad. So I just want to throw that in. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is RicoRox2001 saying, have a good one. One more thing I need to mention here. Of my Game Boy Advance games I had in the past, Leaf Green was one I never owned back in the day. Back when I had Game Boy Advance games that either got stolen, sold by mistake, or stuff like that. I never owned Leaf Green. I did own Sapphire, Ruby, Fire Red, and Emerald. But I never owned a copy of Leaf Green until today, which is July 11th, 2021. So this is actually my first copy of Pokemon Leaf Green official. But other than that, yeah, I need to go after the other 4 Pokemon games, authentic copies, for a good deal. So luckily I can get rid of this, so that's out of the question. I have this now. So if anyone knows where to find a copy of Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, or Fire Red for dirt cheap, that is official and not one of those reproduction bootlegs, that would be great. Other than that, this is RicoRox2001 signing off. Have a good one.